Stay grounded, my gorgeous Libras. Please stay grounded, because at the beginning of this week, I need you to understand that you have to ignore the outside noise. At the beginning of this week, you need to ignore the outside noise. Whether you're going to become aware of the certain information at the beginning of this week from the outside noise, which is going to scare you a little bit when it comes to your life and when it comes to the certain plans in your life you're thinking about, you're focusing on. Whether you're going to hear some kind of information you're not going to like from the outside, which is going to affect you, whether you're going to hear this at the beginning of this week, or you are like kind of already you've heard like few different things, and subconsciously this kind of affected you in such a way when it's starting to affect one of your plans. You must not allow this to affect your life and your spiritual journey. I know you're a Libra, my gorgeous people. You're a Libra, so you're very sensitive, you're extremely intuitive, so I do understand you. My moon is in Libra, so I fully understand you, my gorgeous Libra, when it comes to you being able to tap into things, when it comes to this world, when it comes to our lives, when it comes to our spirituality in general. You're able to tap into things from a completely different angle, but sometimes you need to be able to differentiate, to see the difference, sometimes you just need to kind of really pay attention to balance as well when it comes to all these things. By saying that, I mean you must not allow this to affect you. So my gorgeous Libra, there is something that you're gonna suddenly feel a little bit negative about. It's to do with a certain plan in your life. It's to do with something that you're working towards. It's to do with you kind of wanting to reach a certain stage of your journey. It's really like everybody is working towards something, but this in itself, it's to do with an ongoing plan in your life. So now suddenly you are going to feel a little bit negative. There is an important information you're going to have, and instead of being this is going to be a positive information when it comes to some kind of a plan that you are kind of working on, and this positive information, this is really kind of going to this should really be something which is to do with the progress in your life, and it's to do with something that should make you feel happy instantly. But here you're going to realize that instead of being happy, you are going to feel a little bit negative. And this is when you're going to realize that the outside noise did a little bit affect you. And I'm so glad that somebody in your life, this beautiful person, I love this person so much, whether this is your family member, whether this is your best friend or one of your best friends, it really depends. It's to do with somebody very close to you who is immediately going to help you to snap out of it, who is immediately going to help you to snap out of it. That person is going to play such a beautiful role when it comes to you coming back down on the ground, baby, and this is important. This is important so much, because through that person you are going to realize that person is just going to remind you the importance of this plan, and we all have like situations like that in life. We can all feel a little bit negative. We can all feel a little bit down. We can all feel a little bit confused, with certain things in our lives. And even when it comes to things that we are so passionate about, when it comes to things that we are trying to achieve, when it comes to things that we are working on, we all get this stage when it comes to us, like maybe feeling a little bit uncertain or feeling a little bit negative. That normally resolves itself by itself naturally, but sometimes we have these gorgeous people in our lives, like this person who is really going to have this beautiful impact and influence on you, and it's really kind of going to motivate you so nicely by reminding you what an ultimate change this is actually going to bring into your life. And you will be also reminded at the same time when it comes to things that you are unhappy about and you have been unhappy about about for so long. And this is something which is going to elevate you and help you to keep going with this particular plan. This plan, you need to understand, is just something that you're working towards, my gorgeous Libra. And it's like, it's to do with your life in general. And this plan, it's going to be successful. So ignore the outside noise. Ignore the outside noise, my gorgeous Libra, no matter what. This is so important. What you need to do is ignore the outside noise and follow your vision. This plan is something that you need to commit yourself fully to, and you still haven't done that yet. This plan is something that you need to commit yourself fully to, like as soon as you possibly can. But the problem is that you haven't committed fully to this plan, and I understand why. I understand because you had a certain problem to deal with, and I have a little surprise for you, or you are going to have a little surprise, because this news, it's really gonna blow you away at around a similar time. You will realize that this problem, this terrible problem that was preventing you from committing to this plan fully, it's actually slowly but surely going to start coming to an end. There is some kind of a problem which is going to start coming to an end, and that particular problem was restricting your life so much, and it was preventing you from doing what you should be doing. That problem has been draining so much of your energy, and this is why all that energy could have been used to kind of put towards this plan. But then on another hand, from a spiritual point of view, there is something really important you're going to learn, and you've learned from this kind of problem that you've been dealing with, and that's why this problem had to go for so long. So this news and message is going to beautifully surprise you. It's to do with that problem that has been preventing you to actually fully commit yourself to this particular plan. And now, it's not that this problem is going to come boom to an end immediately, but for the first time ever, because of this news and message, you will realize that something is slowly but surely coming to an end. And at that moment in time, my gorgeous Libra, honestly, you are going to find this so enlightening, seriously, that you will fully understand that this is a lot to do with this, your own awakening. This is a lot to do with a new beginning in your life happening right here, right now. And there is a very important sacrifice you are going to realize that you're going to need to make. There is an important sacrifice right now you're going to realize that now it's time to make. And it's not like you didn't know about this sacrifice before, but you were just waiting for the positive news about this problem, whatever this was that has been preventing you from moving on in your life in general. You were just waiting for this, my gorgeous Libra, to come to an end. So now you can make a really important sacrifice here indeed, and this sacrifice is going to liberate you like never before. Seriously, this sacrifice is going to liberate you like never before. And there is also going to be somebody on your mind at the beginning of this week. It's to do with this beautiful person in your life, somebody who maybe you don't see often enough. And that person is going to be on your mind, and that person has been on your mind lately. Do you know who that is? Somebody who you love to bits, and that person loves you to bits as well. And you don't see that person as often you should. And you had several things that came to you lately, how much this person means to you, and how guilty you feel that you're not seeing this person often enough. And you also felt guilty because, this life goes like that so quickly. Boom, boom, boom. We are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yes, we do need to make sure that we are spending as much as we can time with those people that means to us so much. Because this is to do with somebody who genuinely loves you, and you love this person as well. Maybe it's like your family member, but somebody really beautiful here, which that person has been on your mind for a while. and you felt really guilty for not seeing that person really often, I really strongly suggest you, please try to do something, whatever you can, to try to go and see that particular person. Because once you go and once you meet with that person, there is something really, really important you're going to find out. That important information you're going to have is going to change your life immediately at that moment in time. That important information is going to blow you away. You have no idea what this information is going to be about. I cannot possibly tell you this, but all I can say to you, you can think and think and think as much as you like, my babies, what this is. You're never going to be able to guess. How you're going to see this information as something really crucial at this stage of your life as well. So this particular information, as soon as you become aware of it, you are immediately going to find yourself at this crossroads. This crossroads you didn't even know you are going to be at. This crossroads, once you find yourself on, only then you're going to realize how, how important all this has been for you in general, not only to meet with that particular person, but also to have this really, really important information, because this important information is going to change everything. And again, I mean that in a good way. Once you get hold of this really important information, you will know that a brand new door, this brand new door are about to open. Once you walk through this door, your life is never ever going to be the same again. And you need this. This is sacred. This is important. This is significant. This is life-changing. This is why you're gonna feel the way you are going to feel. My God. And also, my gorgeous Libra, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you see, something is really going to inspire you. Something is going to inspire you. There is something you're going to see. Completely unexpected. Completely unexpected. Maybe you're going to be outside somewhere. You will see something. Maybe you're going to watch something on your TV. Maybe you're going to watch something on your laptop, on your iPhone, whichever phone you have, blah, blah, blah. But there is something that is so beautifully going to inspire you. And what this inspiration, it's going to make you feel like happy, like a little child. Like a little child, but I mean that in terms of like happiness. Something is really beautifully going to inspire you. And, it's going to awaken this inner child within. Beautiful. When an inner child is awakened within, it means that we have really kind of gone through something very, very difficult in our lives. We have gone through something very difficult, something that has been affecting us for a very long time. So a very difficult situation is not only coming to an end, but we are also we got something really huge and wise out of it. We are not even understanding and realizing ourselves. We became so much more wiser, with this process. And it's all part of this preparation. It's all connected. Yet again, I'm talking about the spiritual domino, where you are gonna see something which is going to inspire you, and there is this idea you're gonna have. You will want to try something, you will want to explore something, you will want to tap into something. On one hand, this is gonna fit so beautifully into your life right now. This is gonna make your life so much more colorful. But then on another hand, this is also the beginning of a really beautiful transformation as well, and when it comes to this idea, my God, you really have to trust yourself here. You really have to trust yourself with this one, because I can see there are going to be certain people who are not going to agree with you. And I've seen this before. It's important to follow your own path. Even if these people are the major people in our lives, sometimes certain things only we can understand. These particular ideas and realization, we have a call to follow. These beautiful people in our lives, they will understand this later on. but it doesn't mean that they will be able to understand immediately. They will be able to understand later on. Okay, the moment in time when one phase of your life comes to an end, another phase is about to begin, and this is when things are going to pick up, you know, and this is where people are going to start to understand what's happening, what's going on, and what exactly you are doing. And when it comes to this is going to happen, you know, before the end of November 2024. Okay, before the end of November, this is going to happen. So you just need to, the fact that somebody is going to like not agree with you about this, it doesn't matter. Bye, darling. It doesn't matter, honestly, because at the same time, this particular person, it's going to be a sign. When someone doesn't agree with this and gives you a bit of an attitude or something, this is going to be a sign that this is something you really need to commit yourself to. And just 2 or 3 days later, you are really going to have such a positive little surprise, and you will realize already that the part of this positive surprise is the other informations you are going to have about these ideas. There is more you're going to find out, and which are going to confirm to you how big this is going to be. So you are going to find yourself at the beginning of such a beautiful journey here, such a beautiful venture when it comes to this particular idea as well. This particular idea is going to become the beginning of a beautiful adventure in your life, the beautiful venture indeed that is most certainly going to be very, very successful when it comes to your life in general. And this in itself, it's also, you know, this idea, as soon as you become aware of this idea, you're really going to start to feel more energized, re-energized, and things like that. So this in itself, it's going to be brilliant, my gorgeous Libra, as an additional sign how good this is going to be for you. When something reflects on you, both spiritually and physically, this is a big mama about to knock on your door, okay? And it's on you to open, baby. Don't get scared if this big mama is too huge, you know. Doesn't matter. No, I'm joking. No, honestly, this is important. This is really important indeed. So it is to do with some kind of like a new beginning here as well when it comes to this beautiful venture. This beautiful venture is going to be ridiculously successful for you, my gorgeous Libra. And even when I'm trying to, let's say, let's do this, yeah. Even when I'm trying to shuffle these cards and I just focus on this beautiful venture, look, this beautiful new venture, look, even when I take these tarot cards, and I just focus on this venture. There you go, the Empress. Do I need to say even more? This new venture, this new adventure and this new venture, it's really exactly what you need in order to make your life so much more meaningful. Yeah, this is going to bring things into your life, my gorgeous Libra, that are missing indeed. And yes, there is going to be a bit of a challenge. I know that there is. You're going to find this challenging. You're going to find this challenging. The more challenging you find this venture here, the more successful this challenge is going to be. Okay, and that's the bottom line, and that's what you need to remember. By the time you get to the last part of this week, a beautiful experience, something really positive is going to happen to you. Something really positive is going to happen to you. You're going to be surrounded by the certain people. You will be really enjoying yourself. Maybe some kind of a socializing will be going on. And I like this so much. Some kind of socializing is going to be going on. And there is something really important you're going to find out. There is something really important you're going to find out. And you're going to realize. Not that you're going to find out, but it's something really important you're going to realize. It's about this restriction. Because you will be enjoying yourself. You will be loving. You will be having a great time. You will be loving yourself. Now you will be enjoying yourself. You will be having a great time. You really are going to be enjoying yourself, and you're going to tap into something that hasn't happened to you in a very, very long time. And this is going to open your mind. It's going to open your mind, and it's going to make you realize what are you missing in life so much. And then you're going to realize this restriction, what's restricting you to do this. And this is going to be one of those wonderful sacred moments, you know, when you realize, like, I just want to live my life fully. and you're gonna realize that maybe you're not living your life fully. Maybe you're too maybe you're thinking about things, dreaming about things, but you're maybe not doing enough about it. I'm not blaming you, I'm not having a go at you, but you're a little Libra, you take a while to decide to do things, Sometimes you must not take too long, And this is going to be a real reminder that you need to snap out of whatever is preventing you to do what you want to do, what you need to do. It's good to enjoy your life. You need to enjoy your life. You need to have fun in life, You must not forget about that element because it's important. We can be happy, we can be like kind of successful, we can have lots of money and all these things, but if you're not happy, you're not happy. So you really need to see what's restricting you here. And thank God, this is all gonna be so beneficial for you that you're gonna actually, it's not only about this restriction, it's about you realizing exactly after this experience what exactly you want your life to be and what exactly you want out of your life. So thank you, God, that you are going to make the right decision. You're going to make a really wise decision, and you're going to make a really bold move when it comes to this restriction. And you will know once you make this bold move, things are going to take, you're going to need to wait a little while, but it's going to be much shorter than you possibly imagine. This is going to have a brilliant outcome for you indeed, and it's going to lead towards an unfoldment of such a beautiful stage in your life. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what is going to be your tarot card of the week. Okay, what is going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Libra? Let's see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Oh la la, King of Cups here. You see this. Now you really need to understand what makes you different. What makes you different? This is what you need to pay attention to. What makes you different, my gorgeous Libra? You need to nurture. You need to water it. It's time to take this on the next level of your spiritual journey. What exactly makes you different, my gorgeous Libra? It's what your power is. Okay? You will have a very, very interesting situation this week. Something very unusual is going to happen. Something very unusual is going to happen. And you will be reminded of what makes you different. This is going to be a sign, and this is going to be an indication that you have been ignoring this part of yourself. You're not going to live fully. You're not going to make the most of this journey if you ignore this aspect of yourself that makes you different. Now it's time to nurture it, to water it, and take it on the next level, because very, very soon something incredible is going to come out of it. And yet again, you're going to be thinking, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I do this earlier? You see what I mean? Okay, my gorgeous Libra, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. The reason why I think moss agate is ever so powerful, because the moment in time you put on this really powerful pendant, that moment in time your intuition is enhanced. At that moment in time, you start noticing signs you've never noticed before. At that moment in time, you become so creative. Why? Because moss agate is ever so powerful when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone, when it comes to you coming out of your self-imposed prison, when it comes to you opening your mind, and when it comes to you understanding what exactly do you need to explore, what exactly do you need to do. And on top of that, there is this crazy courage you have when you wear this powerful pendant. It makes you very courageous, which is ever so important when it comes to us needing to take certain risks in our lives. Lots of people don't like to take risks, but sometimes people miss out so much in life because they do not want to take a risk. And this powerful crystal is never going to guide you towards you taking a risk that is not going to be good for you. This powerful crystal, it's only going to be guiding you towards you taking the risk which is ultimately going to change your life forever. And on top of all that, it's like you just like kind of when you wear moss agate, you also start feeling this inspiration again. This is, you wear it and you start becoming inspiring. Things that you see inspiration in things you didn't see inspiration in before. And this helps you to understand and find out so much about yourself and about your life and about spirituality in general. It is very, very important, crystal, when it comes to, being really positive, when it comes to your mind, for example. And also, when it comes to moss agate, my gorgeous people, it's brilliant when it comes to physical healing as well. Absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend to everybody to actually have this, because at the end of the day, this crystal does helps you a lot with your own awakening, and this in itself, it's like it cannot be bad. This in itself, it's all essential and also important when it comes to us reconnecting with ourselves on such a deep and spiritual level and getting the most out of this life, the most out of this spiritual journey. And it's also like if we are indecisive, oh my God, being indecisive is horrible. Like horrible. It's another thing that prevents us from moving forward in life. Moss agate is also ever so powerful when it comes to you making the right decisions at the right time. Because when you wear this, you're never indecisive. Okay? And indecisiveness can be just, as bad as like, us not taking a risk when we are meant to take it. So there are so many things that are so beneficial for us in this powerful little crystal indeed. This moss agate comes with gorgeous sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be above me somewhere, or it's going to be in the description below, or you can just go and see on top of the comments. I pin my products on top of the comments as well. This is where you can buy this gorgeous and ever so powerful pendant. If you need something to re-energize you a little bit, if you need something to pick you up like almost instantly, then I strongly suggest you, my gorgeous people, to get something like Crazy Lace Agate, which is absolutely perfect when it comes to promoting in an instant happiness, when it comes to promoting vitality, and when it comes to grounding as well. This is absolutely like a perfect combination of things that are so necessary when it comes to our balance in general. Because at the same time, when you feel like really negative, when you feel really down, when you feel really sad, when you feel really spaced out, I mean, this life can be very, very difficult sometimes. I completely understand. But the problem is when we are dealing with certain things in life, then certain things have got like a negative impact on us. And our energy is like taken away from us without us even realizing. Sometimes we are so energized, sometimes we have so many ideas, sometimes we are so keen to do things, and sometimes we are complete opposite. When sometimes we are down, sometimes we are negative. So, Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely perfect, specifically when it comes to us not feeling good, when it comes to us not feeling right. especially when this has been caused by the certain, situations in our life, which is absolutely natural, absolutely normal. But we need to get on with our lives. We need to get on with our lives. So this is why crazy lace agate, it's absolutely brilliant, because it's instantly, and I mean instantly, going to pick you up. It's not only about happiness, it's not only about vitality, but it's about this energy that instantly, like, kind of picks you up so you can get on with your life. You know how precious this crystal is. Very, very powerful indeed. This crazy lace agate comes with sterling silver chain, okay? And the link to buy this is going to be above, or it's going to be within the description, in the description below, or you can simply go and see, it's going to be pinned on top of the comments as well, where you can buy this gorgeous and ever so powerful pendant, crazy lace agate.